Man, have you ever seen anything like this in September? In Napa, of all places, a freak hailstorm hits the Bay Area tonight.
Yeah, Paul, you were in it. This was it was crazy.
It was nuts. I've been doing this for about 20 years. I have never seen a hailstorm in the aftermath like this. It all started up in Napa when we were reporting from the Napa high school football game. Things got crazy there. Then we started getting video from this road right here, Browns Valley Road. Look at that purple. That purple was intense hail. And look at what it looked like after the storm was finished. It's not every day you can do hail angels in the Bay Area, but they did tonight in wine country. The ice is deep enough for kids to play in. Driving around in Napa tonight, it literally looks like it snowed. But it's not snow, it is thousands of pieces of ice, hail. A huge hailstorm for this area for this time of year hit the ground, and it just looks like an inch or two of snow on the ground in late September here in Napa. Actually, people are out having a good time having hail fights, thinking it's a snowball fight. If you don't want to get wet, you can always try to pack an ice ball and throw it up in the air. After all, it's not often the streets of Napa look like this. It's certainly something people here will not forget.
All of a sudden, we looked outside and all the hail was moving down the street towards our little area here, and then it came down that end. But in 49 years that I've lived here, I've never seen anything like this ever.
Anything close?
Never.
Some of the pictures on Twitter give you an idea of how deep it is, anywhere from 4 to 6 inches of ice.
We were standing on the porch, and I was having to yell to my mom that was a couple feet away because she couldn't hear us because the hail was so loud, bouncing off everything.
And as day turned to night, an eerie fog formed with hail still on the ground. And as the hail was melting grabs heat from the atmosphere. That one neighborhood dropped down to 49 degrees. We drove a mile away. It was back up to 60. So just that one spot.
Whoa.
Looked like the inside of a freezer, you know, with the steam coming up, the condensation and everything.
So
It was crazy.
What has to take place? We saw the purple.
Yep.
Well, what forces have to come together meteorologically to make that happen?
We talked yesterday about that big area of upper level low pressure. That's cold low pressure. So look at more video here. It sat right over top of that spot. And in order for hail to form, there has to be such a strong updraft, literally air going up, that suspends the rain to the point that it can freeze and freeze into chunks of ice about the size of peas. And in some parts of that neighborhood, it was 4 or 5 inches thick. It looked like a snowstorm in Tahoe, maybe in December, but it was Napa 4 days after summer just ended.
Oh, folks, they're having a great time.
They were having so much fun. Those kids loved it. They thought it was Christmas.
Yeah.
It was fun.
So